is how to pack for the mountain. Right, so packing for Mount Kenya. We're going to start off with what you need to pack for your day packs. Now your day pack is what you're going to be using on a daily basis. You're going to walk with it every day. So this is stuff that you're going to need on a pretty much throughout your trek. We're going to start off with water. It's really important to hydrate on the mountain, and if you dehydrate, it makes acclimatizing a lot harder. So you need to carry at least 2 liters of water, and if you can have at least one of those being either a Nalgene or a pretty solid water bottle. This actually doubles up as a hot water bottle in the evenings when it gets cold. The other thing you can use is a Camelback, and you can see on my backpack here is a hydration system. Camelback make them, and Platypus, all sorts of good brands that you can use. The other thing is sunblock. It's really important to use decent sunblock on the mountain, so you need to have at least SPF 50. SPF 30 will do, but you just need to apply it quite often. Up here, the sun is a lot harsher and you'll burn really, really quickly. So having enough sunblock, a good sun hat, which covers the back of your neck, and a buff. Buffs are really, really important. You can never actually have enough of these. You can put them around your neck, wrap them around your neck to keep the sun off the top of your neck, or you can even use it as a makeshift warm hat if you're on your trek and you don't really want a thick warm hat. The other thing is a good warm hat. Sometimes, and you can see on days like today, the cloud pulls in really quickly and it gets cold very, very quickly. So it is very important to have a good one of these. Now, as I said, it does often get cold, especially when you get a bit higher up. And when the wind picks up and you're tired, your hands are going to get cold. So it's really important to have a nice, light, comfortable pair of gloves in your day pack. Now, it's always important to pack for the worst conditions. So a good pair of waterproof trousers, a good waterproof top, either Gore-Tex or Pertex, I think is the other brand. But a lot of companies will make a decent waterproof jacket. It's important for it to be breathable, so please do a bit of research before you purchase. The other thing is a fleece. A nice light fleece, like the one I'm wearing, is very important because you are going to feel the breeze, and sometimes the sun goes behind the cloud very, very quickly. So it's nice to have something that you're happy to sweat in for a short period of time. If it gets really cold, and if you are prone to feeling the cold very quickly, then maybe a light puffy like this one here. Rab make a very good puffy. They make quite a few different ones, but have a look. There's quite a few available. They're really good for camp use as well. Now, it's always important to pack your headlamp, because in the unlikely event that you take a little bit longer on the trek, it is nice to know that you've got some lighting to see your way. Camera equipment. I always like to take my phone with me. Just a good point and shoot, or your phone works really well. And if you're into your photography and you really want to get some good photos of Mount Kenya, then a decent SLR works really well. Gaiters, always good to take along. If the track gets a little muddy, you get lots of rain, or if it just gets, or you get into an environment where there's a lot of scree. This works quite well because it stops the gravel from going inside your shoe. Trekking poles are really important. If you're in steep terrain, it really, really helps save your knees. And if you're going uphill, it also helps just to give yourself a good push on the way up. Right, so that's really what you need in your day pack. Trekking pants. Start again. Trekking pants, eh?